Ironville, back again with another video. It's been a while, but we're kind of in a drought, and that being said, it's the time of year whenever things slow down, you know, and this happens seasonally, of course, 3 times a year as we get ready for the new drops, which should happen end of August, something like that, early September, but until then, things are going to be slow. And I decided to do something different. The Dreaming City is dropping 3 new weapons. I know about the Tigerspite, the Twilight Oath, and I think one of the shotguns. I think that's right. And I'm not that interested in the shotgun. The sniper's okay. In its day, the Twilight Oath was the best sniper in the game for PvP. But it's a 140, and you know, those, you could argue that's probably not the way to go. Either PvP or PvE right now. I mean, unless you can make it work, but I think there are better options. And the perks on it right now that you can get aren't that great. The Tigerspite, on the other hand, it's a 450, and 450s aren't super great right now, but it has range and it has stability and it has some good qualities. And I'm thinking that the 450s are going to have their day again, and that's one I wanted to get my hands on, and the perk pool in that is not too bad. So that being said, I'm doing the Ascendant challenge, and of course I'd started off with the Vision of Confluence and the Ignition Code, and I kind of messed up because I forgot. This is the first time in a year that I've done this one, and I thought, you know, I forgot what to do. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna switch up my weapons here and just do something a bit more amenable to what this event is. Now, what you have to do with this one is you have to search out those orbs that you see marked on the map, and you take them to the center and you dump them. And when you do that, you get a well, which will instantly refill your super, and then you kill the knights. When you kill 4 knights, you're done. Got that? Pretty easy to understand. Now, that being said, when I grabbed the orb, I thought, okay, what now? And I'd forgotten about that pool, and I'm looking around thinking, okay, I don't see any indication. Then that's when the light bulb came on. I thought, oh, I've got to go back to the center. Now, I should be jumping and meleeing, but you've got a lot of float with the Warlock, and you got to be careful with this. On console, this is pretty dark on my console anyway, and you know, I probably should have turned up the brightness so that I could have seen better. Now watch what else I forgot. See that well right there? I thought, well, I'll just run through it. Nope, you gotta hit the square. You gotta deposit it. And it just about blew me off there. And as a pro tip on this one, you can't die at this point. I've already dropped an orb. If I die at this point, I can't get back in. Now, up until that point, if you get killed or knocked off or something like that, you can get back in. You just have to restart it. But once you have partially completed any of the tasks, that's it. You've got to finish it. That said, this is an easy solo, and in the day this was a pinnacle. Now it's not a pinnacle, but this is one of the few chances right now for a drop on the 3 weapons. Blind Well is another way to go. The first one of the week should drop a weapon. He just about got me. Needed that ammo for my fusion rifle. I didn't have any mods on, so scavengers or anything like that. Alright, so what I'm doing here, if you're wondering, is I'm trying to lead the enemies up to a place where I can choke them off, and they would be stuck. Now, they tend to despawn after a bit, but if you can trail them up there and buy yourself a few seconds, it's not such a bad thing. These knights come and go. If they chase you, just run, because you can't, they're invincible at this point, and a couple of slams and you die. I'm at 1346, I think, at this point with this loadout, which is, you know, of course, beyond the 1320 base max. So I'm a bit overpowered for this. I'm not sure where the activity caps, though. It probably caps considerably lower than that. But that being said, I'm at the top of the scale, and so this is not tough at all. I really don't have to kill anything until the very end. I can just run and float. As a Warlock, this is super easy to do. Now, as a Titan, I used to put on the Lion Rampants because of this jumping across area like I'm doing here. And of course, with Hunter, you want to use Stompies. Or you could work the invisibility game, and you could there's a hood you can wear. Graviton Forfeit, I think is what it is. Graviton something. It's not the Graviton Lance, that's the Pulse, but I think it's the Graviton Forfeit. If you put that on, the helmet, then your invisibility lasts longer. So, just worth noting. Alright, so I've got 2 slams in, I believe. I have 1 more slam, and I'm not having any difficulties, you see. But while I'm on my way to that, I'm a little thirsty, so let's get our sponsorship out of the way. Coke Zero. Not the taste of an older generation, but this is the taste they had on hand. Diet Coke was out at my local store. Had to go with what I had. I could have gone Diet Pepsi, and in a pinch I do, but I'd rather not. So, alright, we're nearing the end of this now, and you're going to see that with this slam, the pool should go white here. My super instantly comes back, and what I want to do here is I want to let those knights spawn and kill them. Hitting that rock's the sure way to do it, am I right? Now I should be up in the air. You know, I'm so not using the Dawnblade right. And I'm thinking, oh, does it come back? Nope, gotta go to the pool. That's the catch, you gotta go to the pool. Now these guys will also despawn pretty quickly too. They last for about 10 or 15 seconds, and I think this guy might despawn before he dies. Maybe not. One of them did, whether it was that one or the next one or what have you. And right now, I'm just, since I can't see any of the knights, I'm just going to knock a few of the ads down, because I can go right through there and get my super again anyway. Which I do, and that knight despawned, that was right there. Got one under me now. That's one that had gone and then came back. And when they go, they don't recharge. That's the good thing. Okay, so by my count, I've got 1 more here to finish. And he should pop back about any time. There he is. And that's it. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, and there's the chest. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now, if you've not been in here before, and you have the exotic bow from the Dreaming City, and I don't remember the name of it offhand, there are eggs in here that you can shoot if you have that bow. But you have to run the Shattered Throne to get that, you know, first of all, to get the bow. And you have to run it twice, and that's a whole other video. So, don't want to get into that right now. But other than that, there's not much that you can do in here. You can explore, whatever. There's no time limit. That's a cool thing, but if you die, you're gone. You can't get back in. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful in some way. And hang in there, folks. The new content is coming. So, yeah. Find your fun where you can. Hunt up those weapons that you haven't had for a while that have been reissued if you like. And with that, this is Iron Bill thanking you for watching and signing out.